Welcome to Your Lifestyle, a program about special people, places, and things in our community. And on this week's show, spring is in the air and we're heading outdoors. We've got barbecues, grilling, and reno ideas for your home. We've got our Snap community calendar, and we're picking out a pet, all in the next 30 minutes on Your Lifestyle.
I had a tremendous amount of support.
Now, going through what you did, and again, just a year and a half, it's a journey. It'll be a continuous journey for you. In such a horrible situation, when you've discovered this, you're going through this, you also, something really interesting happened, something really special, because you developed relationships that were always there, but something really special with your dad. Like you said, your dad took you to every chemo treatment, and sitting there, sometimes in silence, but the bond that developed for you two, I don't know if that it might have happened, but it was so special.
My dad and I were always very, very close, and I think,
this is an intermission, and what we wanted to show is how intimate this setting is. This music just goes right through to your soul. Yeah. And tonight we've got 12 violinists, 2 cellos, and an upright bass, and I tell you, it's just breathtaking. The landscape of Milton is a definite blend of old and new homes. There are 2 contractors, though, that have taken a personal approach to their building projects. They are blending the beauty of older accents into their new homes. And I'm here today with Mandy and Morella, and we're actually nestled in one of your latest projects. Tell me about this blending of the old and the new. What an interesting story.
So I found out, okay, what's hot in Poland was toothpaste. So I was loaded up with gallons of toothpaste. I came there in 3 or 4 days. Sold it all. It was good money, so it was enough to buy this nice jeans. So I bought a nice pair of jeans. Then I came back to the hotel, tried wonderful jeans, and then it was time to go to the train to go back to Minsk, my hometown. Guess what happened? I forgot jeans at the hotel.
Oh no!
And I was so that was such a sad trip.
But all those happy people with toothpaste, though. Up close and personal to these birds of prey. Tell us a bit about the opportunities for programs and things going on here.
Yeah, well, the next few months at Mountsburg, a lot to do with birds of prey. We of course have presentations at 12 and 2 every day, every weekend day and holiday.
With the beautiful spring weather upon us, it's time for you and your family to head out and get out around Halton. So we've got our Snap community calendar with some upcoming events, but don't forget to check out the Royal Botanical Gardens. They've not only got a tulip festival, but also over 800 varieties of lilacs for you and your family to enjoy.
So the baby what we're going to serve is with our pumpkin, our yogurt, and our naan bread.
And again, one pan, delicious meal. And look, and I'd love to finish off just by saying you're here years later at Chris Hadfield School. Yeah. You're about to walk in a gym with hundreds of children who just look up to you and just inspiring them to pursue their dreams. How does that feel to walk into that gym today with all these, you could be, this is the future,
I know it is. It's a couple different things simultaneously for me. First, it's surreal. To still be alive and have a school named after me is very
So
humbling.
Bob, we're here in the cornfield. This is unbelievable to be out here. Now, we've got the seeds here. How do we get from this to this, incredible backdrop?
Well, we start planting in sections in
I'd
early
love
May.
to just touch a little bit. And again, if anybody's listening to 97.3, they just did their Sick Kids Marathon where they're raising money for the Sick Kids Hospital. And they covered the story of Michael and just what an incredible little boy he is and the journey you've been on with him. And I think, and again, we've talked about it before, when most parents, you're so excited, you have your brand new baby and everybody's looking at different milestones, whether it's sitting up or, but for you, something, you noticed that he wasn't meeting the milestones, but when you got devastating news, because when you got the news back about Leishman disease, it's such a rare disease. I didn't know a lot about it and I'm learning a bit more, but maybe you could take the viewers through just what is this disease?
Michael's disease is, it's hard to explain. It's the same kind of movements as cerebral palsy.
Okay.
So he has high and low tone, so he jumps back and then can go really floppy to jumping back within seconds. He has high uric acid, so he has to take medication for his kidneys and drink 40 to 50 ounces of fluid a day to flush out his kidneys.
Music touches our soul, and the blending of pianos, cello, and violin with their dance of melodies and harmonies is sure to be a performance not to be missed. Georgetown's Bach Chorale has an upcoming concert March 20th and 21st.
And then on the back of it,
oh look, we've got a.
You make a little wreath.
This for breakfast is a great idea. Brunch. I mean, think of the summer where people are outside sitting on the patio, but we're going to take it up a notch here with lunch or a nice light dinner. We've got spinach, which again is so readily available right now. Hearing is one of the things many of us take for granted. Children, teens, and adults own MP3s with the ability to store thousands of songs, and increased battery life means you can listen to your favorite music for longer durations. So does that put us at risk for hearing loss? So I'm here with Kelly Kirkwood, who's an audiologist. You've got over 20 years experience. How can we safely listen to these iPods and MP3s without causing permanent long-term damage?
Noise exposure is actually the #1 cause of hearing loss.
All right, Kelly, it looks like we're all done decorating. And here I'll show you why we call these urn drop-ins.
You literally drop them in.
Just drop it in and you're good to go.
Manufacture.
It's nice to see it on site. You know, it's done here, and again, that customer service just shines through. Also want to talk about the blankets and things. You can also customize your,
whichever you'd like on your saddle pad
well,
or your blanket.
I gotta tell you, it's a wrap. Now, can I take a peek at this chair quick? I tell you, look at this. Director, can I sit in the director's chair?
Sure, absolutely.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's only because I'm big-headed and vain.
GPS system.
Okay.
And we have 4 stations located within the maze. Each of those stations are an informational station on 4 different types of berries. And within each of those stations, there's a mystery letter.
Okay.
And you're supposed to try and remember that mystery letter and unscramble a 4-letter word at the end. And the attendant, of course, will tell you whether you're right or wrong.
Okay, so I can't just guess corn now. Okay.
No. Okay. Shoot.
That was the kid's word. Okay.
No. I'm going to make it more difficult next year.
Warmer spring weather comes leptospirosis, a disease that affects both dogs and humans, and it's becoming increasingly more common in Canada. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. A little shocked, but I'm good. I've seen this on TV before. I can't believe I'm on it.
So, Krista, we received this email from Troy's Diner. I'm going to read it to you now, and this is the one we chose for our ambush this month.
Okay.
We have nominated Krista as the most deserving person because we feel that she is a woman that has been dealt many hands and has a determination to do what she can to handle it. Krista, for all you do and all you've been through, we know you are a very strong woman. We love it when you come to work and listen to your laugh, and we feel your strength when you talk about your children. We want you to have this day for you, to relax, and to remember Christopher and Erica are very lucky to have you as their mom. And you are very lucky to have Erica and Christopher. Enjoy your day, all your friends at Troy's Diner.
Christopher was diagnosed just recently with cerebral palsy. He had issues at birth, his complications. He wasn't breathing properly when he was first born. He was born here at Milton Hospital. And it wasn't until he was about 2 or 3 months old that we realized there was neurological issues due to the lack of oxygen at birth. And it has been a horrible ordeal, basically. We've been testing him since he was 5 months old.
It's such a great spot to raise families and not to, to rule this out. People, again, are moving into the new Milton. Look at this. Where do you get the charm of a street like this?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And we do have a lot of the new people in Milton coming and looking at these neighborhoods because they do want this type of feel, the maturity.
So we teach kids a little bit about the industry and how to really get into it.
Oh, it's fabulous. Now, can you teach me something?
Yeah, I think...
You say we're going to try it. This is a G chord. I'm going to let you do your thing. I'll just join in a little bit with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's play some David Bowie or something. Here we go. 3, 4. Yeah, you got it. That's it.
I'll let you take it from here. I'll give you School of Rock. Check it out. If you're looking for a gift idea for Mother's Day or even just a special treat for the family, I'm here with Susie from the Flower Girls in Milton, and I'm in the kitchen with you, and we've got some icing tips and some exciting things to take a look at product-wise. Coming seasons and the fall trends for 2009 or whatever we're doing. How do you guys know? Paging Heather Anderson. Paging Heather Anderson. Could you put your hand up if you're in the store? Heather, is that you? Hello, I'm Kelly from Your Lifestyle with TV Kojiko, and we have a letter nominating you for an ambush. So we're going to be whisking you away right now with a limousine over to a spa for the day. So if you'd like to grab your purse, we're going to take you away. You have some ladies on cash who think the world of you and wrote the most fabulous letter to nominate you for an ambush. And we're going to take you away. There's a limousine waiting outside. And we're going to put you in a bathrobe. And we're going to pamper you. And you're going to get your hair done and a pedicure and a delicious lunch. Is it going to be okay? Can we take you away right now? Now, I hear you celebrated a 50th wedding anniversary just recently.
Yes.
So we'd like to say happy anniversary. And what would Valentine's be without a lovely romantic lunch? So Allison's Catering of Milton has surprised you a beautiful
gourmet lunch that you can both enjoy today as part of your ambush.
And the interesting thing, Carrie, is most people who are taking piano lessons, guitar lessons, they're used to looking at a chart. It's a single melody line. The beauty of what you do is you've got an eye on absolutely everything going on.
Well, you have to get a synoptic view of what's going on. And then, as one of the great conducting teachers said, you must know in a hand of cards which cards to throw.
And we're going
under
to
the
take a
table.
little bit of the mystery out of RRSPs, Wally. Now, what's the biggest mistake people are making with RRSPs?
Yeah, one of the challenges in RSPs is trying to figure out how do you balance
I think I
that
found interesting when I
portfolio.
was reading about the piece that you're doing by Stravinsky, the 3 movements, they're performed without a break. And this is it 12 minutes long? It must be something to hear this piece, and again for the players as well. It's a long period of time.
Yeah, in fact, Stravinsky said it was 12 minutes long, but Stravinsky recorded it 3 times, and it always comes in about 14 or 15. So.
And that's your lifestyle for this week. And we'd like to thank Terra Nurseries for letting us come and stroll through their greenhouses today. And also, check out our article in Snap. So for everyone at TV Kojiko, the whole Your Lifestyle team, I'm Kelly MacIntyre, and thanks for watching.
Oh, the lights on my tree, wish you could see. I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just